This video was created and brought to you by ManageMax. We manage condominiums, HOAs, manufactured housing and apartment communities throughout Southeast Michigan. We're a growing company, and maybe we'll get to your area soon if we're not there yet. We create these videos to share industry insights with current and prospective clients. There will be an opportunity to connect with us at the end, so stick around to the end of the video. Now let's dive in. Last month, a condo board approved a resident's request to install an EV charger, and 3 weeks later that charger caused $50,000 in electrical damage to the building's common areas. And the board thought they were covered because the resident had insurance. They were wrong. And now they're facing a lawsuit that could have been completely avoided. Here's what happens in condominium boardrooms across the country every month. A resident wants to install something, let's say a deck, hot tub, solar panels, EV charger, whatever. The board says, sure, just get insurance and we'll approve it. It sounds reasonable, right? You want to be cooperative. You want to let your residents have some personalization within reason, right? But here's the problem. When that modification causes damage to your building or injures someone, the resident's insurance company will do everything possible to avoid paying the association's claim. They'll argue the association should file with their own insurance. They'll claim the modification wasn't properly covered. They'll find technicalities in your approval letter. Meanwhile, your association is stuck paying for repairs, legal fees, potential lawsuits. The resident who caused the problem, they might not have enough assets to make you whole, even if you win in court. Most boards think requiring insurance solves the problem, but requiring the wrong type of insurance protection actually creates a false sense of security that can be more dangerous than having no protection at all. Now let's talk about something even more dangerous. The contractors that you hire to work on common areas. We see boards make the same mistake repeatedly. They get a certificate of insurance from their contractor and they think they're protected. Here's what boards don't realize. That certificate is basically worthless when you actually need coverage. It's just a piece of paper saying the contractor has a policy. It doesn't tell you that policy will actually defend your association when something goes wrong. When a contractor's work causes water damage, structural problems, or someone gets injured, the contractor's insurance company has one goal: pay as little as possible. They'll look for any reason to deny coverage or refuse to defend the association. And they're very good at finding those reasons. And they have more money and more legal representation than you do. The contractors know this. The insurance companies know this. But most condo boards have no idea until they're facing a six-figure lawsuit and discover their supposedly insured contractor's policy won't help them. Here's the biggest problem of all. Even when boards try to do everything right, their documentation is usually wrong. We review modification agreements and contractors' contracts every week that boards think are protecting them, but actually make their situation worse. These agreements use generic language copied from the internet or borrowed from other communities. They sound official, but they're full of gaps that insurance companies and attorneys exploit every single day. The insurance industry has specific language that triggers coverage and specific language that eliminates it. One wrong phrase in your approval letter can void the protection you thought you had. One missing requirement in your contractor agreement can leave you holding the bag for massive damages. Most boards find out about these problems only after something goes wrong, and it's too late to fix them. By then, damage is done. Lawsuits filed. Your community is facing financial devastation that could have been prevented with proper documentation from the beginning. Look, these aren't small technical details that might matter someday. These are critical vulnerabilities that are costing communities hundreds of thousands of dollars right now, today. While you're watching this video, there's probably a board somewhere discovering that their supposedly insured modification or contractor work isn't actually going to be covered. The insurance companies and plaintiff attorneys know exactly how to exploit weak agreements and inadequate coverage requirements. They count on boards not understanding these complexities. Your community needs protection that actually works when you need it most, not generic forms that look good but fail when tested. This isn't about having the right insurance requirements. It's about having them structured correctly, documented properly, and enforced consistently. Because when something goes wrong, there are no do-overs. If you found this perspective valuable, we invite you to connect with us. Facebook viewers, like our page and follow us for regular updates. Feel free to message us directly with your questions or community challenges. Instagram viewers, hit follow and feel free to DM us with your questions or community challenges. YouTube viewers, subscribe to our channel and check out the video description for helpful links. Visit our website to discover our thought leadership content, books, and resources that can transform your community management approach. Whether you're dealing with the challenges we discussed today or other community issues, we're here to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.